Hey guys, Jennifer Dixon here with Fitter, and we are going to get going here with a fairly quick 2-circuit workout. We're going to do 4 sets of each of these exercises, and each circuit will have 3 different exercises. I had anticipated having more time, but I kind of got behind dealing with some stuff from my studio. I have a yoga studio here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And so we're just going to do a 3 exercise circuits. We'll take about a minute or minute and a half rest between each circuit. Guys, I understand being busy. I'm a mama of 2, a small business owner, and got a lot of stuff going on, right? So we have to do what we can do in the time that we have, and we don't have regrets. Don't live in guilt. If you get 10 minutes, be excited about the 10 minutes. Remember, any sort of exercise that you're doing is going to help you get to your goal, but the most important thing is to what? Mind what you eat. So, if you have questions about nutrition, ooh, that was a really close up of my face. Check out some of our modules. In the top, you can see different options of things to check out. Shay, we've actually done several presentations on how to create diet charts and diet training, and with TC13 starting, so don't forget to get your application in the Fitter app. With TC13 started, I think you have until Saturday to get your stuff in. It's most important, yes, it is important to exercise, but the most important thing is to mind what you eat. So let's eat healthy, let's eat within our macros, and then we'll do the other 30% of the effort in the form of exercise. Today's exercise is going to be dumbbells, and I'm actually trying to work with my husband. He has 1 kettlebell, it's 35 pounds. It's a little bit heavy for some of the exercises that I'm going to try to do today, so this might be humorous. But until I can, I'm going to just kind of swing around his dumbbell. His kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, that's okay. Just use your dumbbell, and you can do the same thing with your dumbbell. It just might be a little more awkward. So grab your dumbbells, grab your kettlebell, and let's get moving. So remember, the purpose of circuits is to help you to get more exercise in a shorter amount of time. If you're like me and you're busy, like we already talked about, time is of the essence. And so in order for me to get everything in, I have to kind of do them back to back. Of course, for proper muscle protein synthesis, that's not the word, muscle growth, your muscles want to have more time to practice, to recover rather. But I am not, one of the people that have an hour and a half at the gym every day, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys aren't either. So do what you can when you can do it. All right, so here's my kettlebell, and here are my dumbbells, making sure you guys can see them. And my dumbbells go up in size. I have adjustable weight dumbbells, but they only go up in size by 5 pounds. So sometimes when I'm in between, I'll use little hand weights that are 2 pounds. And that way it kind of gets me in between like 15 and 20, a little bit less intense, because 5 pounds can be really heavy depending on the exercise, right? So this first circuit that we're going to do, 3 exercises. It's really to kind of like burn out my biceps. And it's chilly here in Chattanooga. It's one of those weird like third springs, I guess. So we're going to do 4 sets. I'm trying my darndest to kind of be close to the same weight, so we're not changing around dumbbells. So the first one is like a hang power clean. I'll demo it. I'm going to do 20 pounds. And then right after that, we're going to go straight into dumbbell curls. Again, we're trying to burn out those biceps today. And then after that, we're going to do a kettlebell sumo squat. So wide-legged sumo, the ball in the middle, and we'll just kind of go down and up from here. So let me demonstrate a dumbbell hang power clean for you. Again, I'm just going to do 20 pounds, mostly because I'm still trying to get better at these more Olympic type lifting things. It's been probably 15 years since I've done them. So it's like a little mini squat to give you some momentum to get that dumbbell up. So it's like bend the knees, little mini squat jump to help you curl it up. And the reason why we're doing this one first is because right afterwards we're just doing straight up dumbbell bicep curls, and that is going to make our biceps scream. All right, so I'm going to assume you're relatively warm. I wish I was a little warmer than I am. And we'll get started here. Again, the goal is to get this done in less than 30 minutes. Definitely less than 40. I haven't timed this out, to be 100% honest with you, because That's just not the way I roll. All right, we ready? So this first exercise, because it's new to me, I'm only gonna do about 5 because we're gonna go straight into bicep curls, and those we're gonna do more of. All right, again, 20, grab your dumbbells. Let's do our dumbbell hang power cleans, and let's go. Here we go. Oh, let's say a little prayer. That's always an option. So just 5 of these. Notice my feet are right under my hips. I'm gonna give myself a little mini squat with a jump to help get them up. That was 1. Keep your belly strong, 2. So we're not just dumping in the back, 3. 4, come on. 5, now let's go straight into those bicep curls. The goal is to get 12. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, especially by the 4th round. So I might go easy on myself and just do 10. Here's 4. Now notice I'm kind of curling here at the top. There's different theories on that. I don't really want to go into it. Supposedly it helps you to get a little bit extra rounding, a little juice. We got 4 more. Holy smokes. I'm only doing 1 arm at a time because I have a shoulder injury on my left. 2 more. And oftentimes when I do them both at the same time, I use momentum more than just straight up dragging the weight up with the muscles. And so for me, it's better to do 1 at a time. Of course, if time is really of the essence, grab them and do them both at the same time. Here we go, our kettlebell sumo squat. If you don't have a kettlebell, just grab a weight. I'm at 35 pounds, so let's do about 15 of these. You ready? So remember, you're gonna come down and lift back up. Try not to round forward. If you notice, my posture is still staying straight. And my chest is proud. Crown of the head is supposed to be reaching up high, but for some reason I love to look at the ceiling. I mean, not the ceiling, the floor. So I'm trying to look a little bit further up. Here's 9. Really squeeze those glutes and try not to let the knees get wiggle wobbly. My knees love to get wiggle wobbly. I have some instability in the hips. And so pay attention to pressing down through the feet. Woo! That was the end of that first circuit. I should have brought some water, but I didn't. So that's going to be awesome. Here we go, about 1:15. Hey, Amy, thanks for watching. Oh my gosh, that was a lot. And let me know if you have any questions, whether you're watching this with me live or you watching and hear it a little bit. If you ever have any questions, there's lots of moderators. We have, I think, 6 or 7 moderators, I think even more now, that are all into fitness and weightlifting. And if you hate lifting weights, I used to, I'm sorry. Lifting weights is a really great way to build muscle, help build bone density. Overall, it's just really good for you. But if you absolutely loathe to do it, and that's going to be your biggest hurdle to improving your overall health, find something that you love to do and start there. I like to talk with all of my clients about the sustainable nature of a healthy lifestyle, right? So if you absolutely hate to do it, there's no way that you're going to do it for the rest of your life. Find something that you like to do, and then once you get into the habit of fitness and well-being, that's when you can add in some other stuff. I bet you are, Amy. All right, so let's grab those weights and start our second set. You ready? Whoo! So have those feet kind of below the hips. I kind of have a natural turnout. We're just doing 5 of these. You ready? 1. Use that momentum to help get those weights up. 3, 4, and 5. Now we get the slow burn of the bicep curls straight afterwards. This was kind of cruel. Sometimes when I'm making things up to do, I have what I think are good ideas, and then when I start to do them, I'm like, that was mean. Here's 5. We're just doing 10. 6, 7. This is fun. 9. Whoa, last one. You can start to tell I'm getting tired because I'm trying to have my body help lift the weight. try to minimize as much extra help as you can. Let's go straight into those sumo kettlebell squats. Again, if you don't have kettlebell, just grab your heavy weight. You can hold the weight here between your legs like I am, or you can have it up at your chest. Most important thing is you pay attention to your posture. Try not to have one knee out further than the other, which mine was. Try not to, I think that was 6, I'm counting with my fingers. Lean forward too much. And again, always try to have your tummy nice and strong. I don't know if you had a grandmother like me, but she was big on posture, right? So your chest is proud, your shoulders are back, your tummy is in. Last one. Oh, second set, done. Whew. So in the next circuit, we're gonna do some single leg, excuse me. I am out of breath. We're gonna do some kettlebell swings. You don't have to do those with kettlebell. You can do them with a weight, with just a plain old dumbbell. Again, mine is 35 pounds, which is a little heavy for me. So you may see me drop it like midway and then go to a different lighter weight. But hashtag goals, I'll be able to do the single arm kettlebell swing with a 35-pound weight. The reason why I love these kettlebells, I was really scared of doing it because it was 35 pounds for the longest time. And then finally I just grew up, I guess. It's the best of, in my opinion. I like it because it's like strength training with a little bit of cardio. True story, if you see me running, there's somebody chasing me. So I don't really focus too much on cardio. I like things like yoga and Pilates and weightlifting. So this is like a great way to kind of sneak in some of those cardio things. Those of you guys that love to go running and spend hours on the treadmill and or the elliptical, good on ya. That was me in a previous life, and now I'm just like, give me 30 minutes, I want to do this and then move on with my day. So, but that's the beauty of it, right? You find what it is that you love and then you do it. My sister loves running. She wants to run all the time and she's in excellent shape, and it's just a little different, right? So let's grab our dumbbells and do our little weights. I'm trying to keep track of time. Dumbbell hang power cleans. You ready? And again, I am getting better at this. I'm starting to get better at these more Olympic type things. Mini squats help pull these weights up. 1, just 5. Keep the belly in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Go straight into those dumbbell curls. Oh, my arms are gonna love this tomorrow. 2. So this way you can kind of see how if you were really using momentum, the body goes forward. We're trying not to use momentum. So keep the body halfway there, nice and stable, to force those biceps to do a lot more of this work. Here we go. Here's 7. 7. 8. 9. Why did I say 10? I'm certainly glad I didn't say like 13. Ugh. Yeah, we've got push-ups in the next circuit. That's going to be really pretty. All right, go straight to the dumbbells, or your kettlebell. Let's do it. We have our kettlebell sumo squats. 15 of these puppies. 1, 2. Really feel this in your tushy. 4, 5, 6, 7. 9. We've got 5 more after this one. 12, 13, 14. Last one. Oh, hallelujah, that's done. We got a minute and not quite a half. It's technically a minute and 15, but as I log these, it buys us a few more gracious, wonderful moments. Oh man. So one of the other things that I get asked a lot as a coach is about spot reduction. I got asked about that actually 4 times in the last 2.5 days. I wish that I could say that if you do 500 sit-ups in a day, you'll have 6-pack abs. That's not really how it works, because if that was the case, then I would be doing whatever it would take to get for me, it's not abs, it's legs to be super cut. Everybody's bodies are shaped differently, and we all know that inherently just by looking at each other. And where we have natural proclivities or inclinations for our bodies to store fat is different for everybody. So it's less about spot reduction, and it's more about overall diet control and diet calorie restrictions. But you never want to starve yourself. I have a client who went to a place here locally. It was one of those box stores for diets, and she was about the same height as me, weighed a little bit more than me, and they wanted her to eat, it was almost 400 calories under your BMR. Now listen, the reason why your BMR, it's your basal metabolic rate. Let's get our dumbbells, get our little power cleans. That's the bare minimum of what you're supposed to eat. If you eat under that, you're starving yourself, which ultimately ends up in a reduced metabolism, which is not great, right? Because I love to eat. Let's go for it. I also love to talk to kill time. So there's some science behind the choices of the food that you make and the quantity that you make. Before I got into quantified nutrition and working with JC and Bala and the folks at Fitter, I used to think, well, just eat whatever you want, basically, within reason, and exercise more, because I actually kind of like to exercise, depending on the exercise, which is, I know, weird, but that's not the case. When you're exercising, like this workout may burn a couple hundred calories. Guess what? Like a cookie has basically almost 200 calories, right? So that's one cookie, and I'm talking too much, not counting. I'm going to do 3 more. So it is way less important about these little exercises and more important about eating right, but you don't want to eat too little. And I feel like women especially are guilty of starving themselves. I did that many, many moons ago in college. I went through and somehow or other decided that the pretzel diet was the diet for me, because I like pretzels probably. So that's basically all I ate. And I lost weight, but I also lost some muscles. And guess what? When you lose your muscles, your overall calorie burn throughout the day reduces. So as soon as I started eating something besides pretzels, I can't believe I'm announcing this on the World Wide Web, what happened? The weight came back. And that's going to happen no matter what diet you're doing. And as soon as you come off the diet and start eating just willy-nilly over your total daily energy expenditure. So we got 4 more of these. So I say all of that to say, try to make sure you don't eat too few calories during this TC13 challenge. That was 15. Grab your water. I wish I had mine. Make sure you're eating enough, but not too much. All right, so while I catch my breath, I'll talk to you about the next circuit. Hey, look, guys, we're just 16 minutes in. I think we'll get this right about 30 minutes. Okay, so the next exercise, fairly lightweight shoulder press. You might be able to do more than me, have an injury to my shoulder. So I'm going to go really lightweight. Shoulder press, you've got different options. I'm going to do mine with my palms forward to lift and press the arms up. You can also have your palms facing in to lift this way. That tends to bother my shoulder. So I'm going to be here, palms facing forward. And if you notice, my elbow is a little bit in front of the shoulders. Anytime your elbow's behind the shoulders, it's hella hard for the shoulder joint. So have it come up just in front of the shoulders ever so slightly, even if your palm is facing in. The next exercise is that single arm kettlebell swing. And then we're going to do some, in yoga, they're called chaturanga push-ups. In the gym world, they're called tricep push-ups. We'll do about 10 shoulder presses. I think we can do, I'm going to shoot for 15 kettlebell swings. If we can't, then it might just be 10, and then 10 chaturanga push-ups. You guys ready? Again, I'm going pretty lightweight with these shoulder presses. I don't love to do upper track things too much just because I do have the injury. So if you notice, my elbows are in front, and here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, if you got a kettlebell, grab your kettlebell. If you don't, grab just a weight. Since we do have momentum, I would grab a slightly heavier weight. So here it is, my 35-pound kettlebell. My hand's here on the waist, and you really have to use the power of your glutes and your hamstrings to help facilitate this movement. That was kind of a crummy one. That was better. 3, keep squeezing the glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think I'm just doing 10, 9, 10, fancy switch off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, holy crap, 6, 7, losing my breath, 9, and 10. Oh, let's go straight into those chaturanga push-ups or tricep push-ups. Knees are always your friends. Elbows stay in close. Let's go for it. 1, 2, halfway there. 6, I'm getting tired. 7, 8, this is sad. 9, and 10. Say a little prayer. That circuit is done. I'm just logging it in my phone. I like to use an app. It's called Fitbod. It's like $4 or $5 a month. It's not bad. The reason why I like Fitbod, and I'm not paid by them at all, actually AJ, one of the moderators here, told me about it. I like Fitbod because I'm not awesome at keeping up with spreadsheets. I'm just going to be honest with you. And so it keeps tracks of the work that you're doing. It'll give you some suggestions for workouts based on the equipment that you have, and I like that. I do end up changing it a lot. And like you can pick out the exercises based on body parts and all that kind of stuff. That's an app that I like. Fitter also has a way that you can put in the workouts and keep track of your weight that way. I am using the Fitbot app a little bit more right now because it has that rest timer built in. And if I didn't have something that would beep at me telling me to go, then suddenly a minute and a half would turn into like 5 minutes. All right. Just like it kind of is starting to do right now. Let's grab our weights. And let's do our shoulder presses. Another fun thing that you can do as you're building up your strength is try doing your exercises from different positions. So I'm going to do the shoulder presses from a kneeling position. This is going to challenge the core a lot more than standing. Another way you could do it is by sitting on a ball, which I might try to do this next round. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, it's a way to confuse your muscles, if you will, and it forces your belly to have to do more to stabilize everything. Grab your kettlebell or grab your weight. I'll give you this profile view. I'm going to start with my left hand this time. 10 each side. Make sure you use your glutes. You ready? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. 2 more. Switching it off. 10 more of these. 1, 2, 2 more. Can you tell I'm out of breath? All right. That was our second set of 10. Let's go straight into those chaturanga push-ups. Oh, I think we're only going to do 3 rounds of this one, mostly because I'm tired and I'm out of time. Let's go for it. 10 of these. Elbows in. Whew. Notice how slow I'm going. Try to keep your body all in one line. If you start to dump, drop your knees. 6. Ugh. 3 more. Last one. Ugh. Nothing like a little bit of pressure of the World Wide Web to keep you honest in your push-ups. Ugh. Good job, folks. We're just gonna do one more set. I'm beat. Again, when developing your workout, definitely want to consider your time. And maybe you could do 2 separate sets more, but I have an appointment and I'm tired and it's kind of embarrassing that I'm this winded in front of everybody. So we shall see if I get super excited and decide to do that 4th one. Trying to think about anything else. Oh, so I was talking about squat reduction. So your overall size will decrease as long as you live in a calorie deficit. And the bigger thing when you're in your calorie deficit, especially while you're doing exercises, is to make sure that you eat enough protein. I believe that I'm American, so I can't speak for all the other countries in the world or places in the world, but we don't really eat enough protein. Before Fitter, I was like all about peanut butter sandwiches, which is carbohydrates and fats. Peanut butter has like this much protein relative to all the fat. And so in order to maintain your muscle mass and to build muscle mass is you have to eat more protein. That's what your muscles need, right? So you can live on something like 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram, but what your muscles want to eat is protein. So if you want to build your muscles, eat more protein. I'm currently trying to get a minimum of 1.8 grams per kilogram. I'm actually trying to get 2 grams. When I was shredding and the most lean, I was eating 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram, but that was a lot of protein. All right, I am killing time. All right, I'm gonna grab the ball just so that you guys can see a different way of doing the same exercise. Grabbing the weights. Here we go. Shoulder presses, sitting on the ball. You guys probably all know this by now. Sitting on that stability ball forces your core to work to stabilize you a little bit better. Here we go. 10 of these. Remember, shoulders stay in front, elbows stay in front of the shoulders slightly. This shouldn't have pain. Two more. Set those puppies down. And let's go straight to our kettlebell swings. Assuming my weight will go back in right. The other beauty of grabbing the ball is that it takes time to get rid of the ball. All right, kettlebell swing. We got 10 of these. Last set. Use your glutes. Come find that power from your powerhouse. Keep that belly nice and strong. Make your hips stay nice and stable, and let's swing it up for 1, 2, 3. 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Switching it off. 3. You should feel this in your glutes a lot. 4. I think next time I do this circuit, I'm doing push-ups first. All right. Last set, tricep push-ups. Say a little prayer. We can do anything 10 times. Psyching myself up. Get down to your mat. Trot around push-ups, folks. Let's do it. 1, tricep push-ups. 2, come on. 3, 4, 5. Halfway there. Down dog. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy smokes. There you have it, folks. Just under 30 minutes. We got a good full body workout with the tricep push-ups. Let's end really fast since we technically have 2 minutes. Grab a weight if you want to. I'm going to grab a 15-pound weight, and let's do some Russian twists. I like these. Don't do a ton of them. I don't typically, but I like to do them because it kind of gets the core from all angles. So for Russian twists, you hold your weight here to your chest. Option number 1, as you sit back here at this 45 degree, you just take elbow to opposite knee. Here's 3. I'm going to stop at 5. Sometimes you get a pop. Option 2 is you have your knees up in the air. That gets the lower abs in. Same thing. I'm going to do 5 here, 3, 4, and 5. All right, option 3, add some bicycles to it. I'm going to try to do 10 with the legs bicycling. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going for 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Set that way down. Say a prayer, because we're done just under 30 minutes. Burned just over 200 calories. I'm gonna take that. Take it and run with it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Again, my name is Jennifer Dixon. I am a coach here with Fitter, and I own Thrive Yoga and Wellness in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I appreciate you watching the workout. I hope you are inspired to do the circuits, or at least part of them. And definitely leave us some comments or questions down below. Let us know what it is that you want to see. I hope that I'll be back on track with some weekly workouts now that TC13 has started, just to help keep us motivated, keep us going, and just keep us pursuing those fitness goals. I hope to see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.